Hi everyone, and today I'm going to talk about my fan fiction called Independence. Um, from the series. The series came much later. I can't remember when I actually made it into a series, but it was just Independence to start with. Uh, but it's from the series Into the Neonverse, and you can mostly blame my Discord server for the many different versions that have come out of the Neonverse. I've got quite a few. I'll give you a few. I've got a female version of this, of Neon. It's more or less the same, but it's slightly different because generally daughters are treated much differently to sons, and I'm saying this from personal experience, being the oldest girl in my family, compared to having a younger brother who's 2 years younger, and it was just ridiculous. So there is a huge difference from how they're treated, but it's very similar at the same time. I have a goth, a goth version of Neon. You can imagine what that's like. I have villain. I have a female villain one, and I'm actually working on a collab with that with a friend of mine. I think I've called it Parental Reaction. You're gonna have to see how that one goes because that's a joy. I've also got a vigilante version. Not quite sure where I'm gonna go with that one eventually, but I've also published Cinnamon, Dynamite, and a dash of fuck you. That was actually the last the last idea for the Neon verse that I decided, and it's when I wanted to post that I was like, okay, I need a name for this series. What do I call it? And Into the Neon verse. So it's I'm gonna be working on this for obviously a while. I want to try and get all the ideas for Independence out. Uh, whether they're taking well or not, we will have to see. But Independence itself, it's definitely a joy to write. I was worried about how it would going to be taken, mostly due to the fact that I was technically making Toshinori and Inko villains in a sense, that they were more emotionally abusive towards Izuku. Because he was quirkless, they were overprotective. They were practically smothering him. And I was using my own personal experience from that, having a very overprotective mother. But I'm surprised how many people really enjoyed having Toshinori and Inko written this way. And well, I've just continued since, and they'll probably come to hate them more later on because I'm gonna have some more shit go down, and I have a plan for Mikumo. He will pay dearly for the shit he's put Izuku through. Inko will have the same, and Toshinori, he's screwed either way. It's gonna be fun to see everyone's reactions for that. Um, but the fic itself, it's 35 chapters. I'm currently in the middle of the sports festival arc, and I'm looking forward to seeing how people take the next chapter. I have posted art about what will occur in this chapter, and it was taken quite well. So I'm looking forward to see how people react to it. Um, I've before I started recording this video, I asked my Discord servers if they had any questions they would like me to answer about independence, and I've got 4 questions. Only 4. I did ask right before I was filming this as well, so if there's any questions, they'll probably come in later. But I'm filming it now, so kind of late. The first question was, how did I come up with the idea? And the truth is, I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. All I know is that I posted this on the 2nd of December in 2018, and that's it. I can't remember what I was doing. I think I was just kind of wanting to write a fic where I had Inko and Toshinori just being the overprotective parents, and well, it just kind of escalated from there. Second question, what's my favorite part? I think it was what was my favorite part of the series, or what was my favorite part to write? It was, what's my favorite part about the series? What is my favorite part? I like the relationship I kind of added between Dabi and Izuku, because I imagine Dabi still being like a sort of, because I'm a huge supporter of Dabi as Toya Todoroki, and I was just kind of rolling with that idea, like, Dabi needs to be a big brother. Also, Grandpa Torino, just like, can't have enough Grandpa Torino. There's just so many parts of it that I enjoy, and I enjoy for different reasons. Like, I like sort of exploring how Izuku's growing into his friendships, because that boy has major trust issues. So whilst he is friends with them, there are still going to be times when he doesn't know if he can trust them himself. It's going to be painful, and it's going to be an interesting journey to have him go through that. But I also generally like fucking with Toshinori and Inko. I like how, to be honest, I mostly enjoy the comments and the like, it's like, well, what if this happened, or people suggesting what might happen or what could happen. I'm like, these are very good ideas. There is one idea someone presented, they're like, what if All for One took Mikumo and took his quirk? And I'm still sitting here like, I could do that. I could have him lose his quirk and make him quirkless. And it's so tempting. So I just read all these ideas that people are like, well, could this work? And it's like, you guys are amazing. So like my favorite part of the series is probably what everyone's reactions in general. It's nice to see that there are some chapters where like, oh, some chapters where they're threatening to kill some of the characters. It's quite dramatic. Chapters when they're like, oh, can you ship them? There is actually someone who, I think that one of the last comments on when they're like, I see Kami and Izuku more as bros. Can you? I think they asked me to ship him with Todoroki, with Shoto, and I'm like, that's where it gets difficult, because Izuku and Dabi are technically, they see each other as brothers. So Izuku sees Shoto as a brother. So there won't be a Tododeku ship in this at all, and I will confirm it will be Kami Deku eventually. Just Izuku needs to learn to trust. But I'm also gonna make Izuku, I think it's demisexual, that you have that he has to build up a strong bond before he feels like any sexual attraction or romantic attraction towards someone. I believe that's what demisexual is. So yeah, it's gonna be a long while towards any of that happens anyway. Let's move on to the third question. Who's my favorite to write? Izuku. Neon is my absolute favorite to write, especially after the next chapter to be posted. That was so much fun, because I really enjoy him. Just, it was mostly him, so I was like, oh, can I win this? Probably not. Can I piss off my parents? Yes, I'm gonna do that anyway. It's just writing him's a general relief for any anger I wish to vent. It's quite nice. And who's my least favourite to write? That's a very good question, because I don't actually know. I enjoy writing it in general, but as for like if I'm writing from a certain character's perspective, I think, oh, I don't know. I don't think I have a least favorite to write. I generally dislike writing Bakugo being a bully and a dick because I just don't like the very canon sort of Bakugo. I've made it clear to a lot of people I don't like canon Bakugo. I respect that he's changing, but I can't like him. I don't like Endeavor either, but I like writing Endeavor because I like to fuck with him. Apart from the second part, the second part of the Neon verse, where I have a good Endeavor, that's fun. That's also fun to write. I will talk about that in a later video. But Independence, I'm really enjoying this. It's first in my schedule because it replaced Tamshi Rising, because that's gone on hiatus. And, well, people still seem to like it after all this time, and I'm hoping that you guys stick with me whilst I continue to write it. So, yeah, that's all I can really say about Independence without giving too much of the future away. Then again, like, the only part of the future I've planned currently is his entire breakdown. And a few small events that I'm still working the kinks out of. But yeah, it should be fun. And yeah, if you have any questions you'd like to know about Independence, you can feel free to comment below. Ask me, I will get back to you as soon as I can. Maybe I should do a question and answer thing one day. That'd be cool. But yeah, so that is it for today, folks. And in the next video, I will likely make, let's say I will do it on, let's do it on a main fic or a side fic. Let's do it on another main fic. Let's do it on Blooming of the Gracidia. So that's my Pokemon crossover. So that'll be the next video I post if I don't do a live stream. But yep, as I was saying, that's all for today, folks. And I will see you in that next video. Bye!